So here we have the OVR Sprint packaging, nice rigid box around here. As we remove the top cover black portion, you will be greeted with the two devices. Here we have the receiver and the sender. Grabbing them out of this nice blue bottom, out of that foam insert, just go over what comes in the box. You'll have these cards in here, a little bit information, sticker in there and whatnot, some QR codes to download the app, get stuff like that. You'll have your charging cable, and then you'll have your antenna that will screw into the receiver. So we'll put that box aside, and that antenna can just screw into this thread right here. Screw that on. This will give it all of its range, make sure it can connect to other receivers, and make sure it has a strong connection for you. So first off, going over the sender portion here, just because it's quick and easy. As you turn on this slide switch here, you will get two green LEDs in the front to let you know it's on. And then you'll get this green LED that's going to be green when fully charged and red when low. So this is going to change color depending on how much battery is left. You'll see it slowly go from green to yellow to red. Red meaning it's low on battery and you're going to want to charge. Left here, we have our charging LED. So when it's charging, you're going to get a red LED. And when it's fully charged, you'll get a green LED to let you know it's all good to go. Turn that off for the time being. And we'll switch over to the receiver. So slide switch on the left here. You'll see it turn on. Quick note, these lines you're seeing on the screen here are not there in real life. Just the frame rate of the camera that's picking that up. So it is a solid screen. On here, you're going to see these LEDs up here that are going to be red when it's no signal received, green when it is seeing a signal, and then there are some different colors for what status it has, in-beam start, good stuff like that. So quickly setting these up, we're going to point them towards each other like they would be on a track. You can imagine these on two tripods as one of the gates. And we're going to turn on our receiver. All good to go. And then as I turn this, you're going to see it's going to turn green, which means it's seeing that signal. And then every time I block it, it's going to turn red, which tells you, if this is off kilter too much, you're going to see red. So just set it up to where it's green. Now note there's no precise angling needed. As long as it's in the right configuration, it'll light up green. You'd have to have it very far off, as you can see, for it to turn red. So aligning them is as easy as just lining them up like that, and you're good to go. Just resetting the screen there now. As you can see also, as I block it, you're going to see all the times pop up. So on the screen here, you can see all those times we just had. You'll see the split time on the left and the total time on the right. And we can even scroll through these with the buttons if need be. Now, if we hold both buttons on the receiver, we will reach the settings, which will have 7 different things we can control. First is going to be between home and link mode. So that'll be described in a different video what that means. But home mode will also show your device ID. So when you connect to the app, you know which one you're connecting to. Next, we have modes, so between multi and single. We also have another video on that describing those, and you can decide whether you want multiple splits or just that single split. Channel is going to decide what channel you're on, so all the way between 1 to 10, you can pick your channel to make sure all your homes and links are on the same channel. Beep, when it's on, it's just going to beep every time the laser is blocked. So as the athlete runs down the track, you're going to hear beeps at each gate to let it know that it triggered. And then here we have some different starts and spectate mode. So first we have in-beam start. That's going to require the athlete to be blocking the laser to begin. Simply block the laser for about half a second, and then it'll beep, turn orange, and then you're good to go. Trigger start is going to be a manual start. So if you click the button from the receiver, it will trigger a beep, which lets you know the athlete they can start and that timing has started. Again, we have a separate video on that. And then lastly, we have spectate mode. So that's going to allow you to walk around the track with a separate receiver, seeing all the data from all the linked devices without using that sensor. So you can get kind of a mobile display wherever you are. And then at the bottom, we just have save, which exit this screen. It's going to restart here since we changed channels. And then here we're good to go. At the bottom, you're going to see all your modes you have on. And that is everything for OVR Sprint.